I'm a bit of a slob.
Good morning, party people. Welcome to Breakdown 2024.
Nathan and Johnny, we're back. You thought that when we said last video that we're not coming back. Well, no, you didn't. You know, the whole clickbait thing. But we're back.
I deleted the clickbait.
Did you?
You haven't looked at that. Yeah, I was like,
God damn it.
There's too many people about clickbait. I was like, I don't want to be a clickbait channel, so I changed the thumbnail.
Well, it was our last video.
It was our last video of 2023, but we're back, and we're back with a banger. But before we do, that's a mouthful. Back with a banger, but before we do, we're bringing you guys a little sponsored number. The breakdown is going to be brought to you by Furor in 2024, and for our party people, use code PARTYPEOPLE and get yourself 10% off all product at furor.com.
This is the only time that wearing sunglasses inside is acceptable, unless you're blind.
You will have seen us at festivals wearing these, but you can too. So
sunglasses inside. Thoughts on that? When people are walking through the shopping
like
centre with sunglasses, or when people rock up to gigs in sunglasses.
Yeah, it's night time. Don't wear sunglasses. I think if you've got like a Bono situation where you've got like...
Where you're just putting your album on everyone's phones.
If you're doing that, you can get away with it. No, he has like an eye condition, which I don't know what it's called, but it means you have to wear like coloured lenses because...
Light sensitivity and stuff like that.
I think that's fair enough.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you're incredibly cool, but that's not me, so I can't do it. You know who is cool? Bring Me The Horizon.
Damn it. I thought you were going to say me.
Kool-aid. That's where I was going with that. But
yeah, no, fair enough. Yep.
The first single back from Bring Me The Horizon without Jordan.
Yeah, this is interesting. That whole situation to me came as... Like, I know that there were hints, but it came as a bit of a surprise. Now, it's no secret that Jordan has been a monumental part of their... I won't say their success, because they were already massive, but their transition into new styles and sounds and...
Reaching new audiences.
And even, like, his songwriting ability, his producing ability, even live, added a completely different element to the band, new element. So I was a little bit like, I wonder if it's going to be a little bit more simplified. But in saying that, the band has been around long enough and crafty enough that I think we're going to get something really good. Also, our friend Dai from Pale Dust is on the writing credits for this.
He's also been on the last 3 songs on writing credits. And for those of you that are new to the channel, you probably haven't checked out Pale Dust Key before, but we're big fans of the Japanese boys that do some really, really interesting metal
fusion.
We call it noisecore on here, but it's a very interesting thing, and they're phenomenal songwriters, and he has contributed to the last few tracks. He's on this one, so I have a feeling we're going to get the same sort of vibe. This is also going to be on the upcoming album, so I can't imagine it's going to be tonally too different. The last few tracks also didn't have Jordan on songwriting credits, even though he was part of it. So that was something that came out recently. I don't know what the controversy is there, where that was at. We're not here to dive into controversy. We're here to talk about music.
So, however, I would love to have a chat to Jordan at some point. Although, I mean, why would he choose us over everyone? But we will say that, like, Jordan has always been, like, absolutely fucking great to this channel. Always gave us a lot of his time and support. And, we wish him all the best in the future, moving forward. And we wish these guys all the best.
Yeah, well, I don't think we're not really going to take sides here. Like, whenever there's controversy, unless someone's done something really effed up, we are here for the music. And both bands, we both love Bring Me since early days.
Yeah.
Suicide Season still gets many plays on my Spotify. So I'm down for whatever they're taking us into next, because I think they do a good job.
I'm thinking and quietly hoping that because it's coming back after such a big announcement, it's going to be with a bang, and it's going to be a little bit heavier than what we've heard recently.
There was a heaviness in all the recent singles.
There was, especially Amen, but I'm talking like a little bit more. Maybe a little bit less on the production-y sort of sounds, like the keys and synths and things like that.
I reckon we're going to have... If there's heaviness, I reckon it's going to be with the... They can't just go production.
Suicide Season.
Yeah, exactly. 3, 2, 1. There's synth in there already.
Sounds like Manson. Yeah. Even that's a full Marilyn Manson vibe.
That worked. Don't want to like break on the breakdown or anything. Yeah, I can hear Manson. It doesn't have that like four to the floor beat that's every Manson song has, but it still has
tonally
that beat.
even the sort of thing.
I also really like this vocal style from Ollie.
Yeah,
that like
it's my favorite style.
Pitched, aggressive vocal. Yeah, does it so
I think
well.
that's why Sempiternal took off so much as well, because that's when he introduced that in a big way. Oh, I love that fucking double kick alteration stuff there. It's great.
There is a lot of this is down-tuned, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of, like you said, there is synth and stuff behind. There's a lot of production in it, but overlaying, there's still a real chunk to the guitar.
It's a bit more straight up heavy than we've heard in a while, that section. And, you know, I mean, from the singles, I mean, a sort of straight, more, I guess, a little bit of a throwback to those metalcore vibes.
Hearing him do like the higher scream and then straight to the lower scream too. It's cool to see that range throughout. Big breakdown?
Has to be, right? Don't do us like that. Oh, alright. Yeah, that's what we wanted. That deep scream there. Oh, we get some shreddy boy! Oh, and the harmonizing of the lead at the end of that tail. Chef's kiss, that was beautiful. Love that.
That reminded me of like Ludens a little bit. You know, like that song with the big kind of chaotic breakdown thing. I also love that like, I can imagine that like a big, because they've got like anthem, stadium style shows now. Yeah. Having those big moments where you can imagine 15,000 people.
Well, I think at the level that they are now, that's the hard part in making things like breakdowns and fast bits is still making it compatible for what they do and where they're at. Like you said, they're not going to go back to Suicide Season style breakdowns. But that was great because I love the transitioning of the breakdown and how it grew and evolved throughout. Sick. Love it. I love the altered chorus as well. Oh. Little
Well, I was lucky hearing this.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like how we wrote this song.
This was gonna end in tears. Some shit like that.
That's a cool little tale. Yeah, really solid
Tale
song.
is the word of 2024 by people.
Yeah, really solid song. That's great.
You touched on the percussion on that was quite complex and more old school Bring Me, which I think the fans are going to like.
Yeah.
I've seen comments on that being like, I'm meant to blame Matt, right?
The drummer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moments of his where it was like a lot more simplified drumming.
Yeah, and he was, except for their sort of like deathcore stuff, their earlier stuff where it was like fucking
Pummeling, yeah.
Yeah, he's never been an insanely technical or crazy drummer, but the thing that he's always done, and it was really prevalent for me on There Is a Heaven, There Is a Hell, is he has a way of never keeping the drums the same the whole way through, just little fills, or he'll put in a roll or something like that, or a fill that will be just ahead of the beat or just behind, the starting 8 or whatever, and it's just exciting because you don't expect it. It's one of the things I listen to because, like I've said before, drums is one of the first things I listen to because I really think that rhythmic section is the driving force behind a song, and can keep it super engaging. But that had everything that you like from that band, as far as I'm concerned.
In this iteration of them as well, I'm really excited for the upcoming album because I think all the I've done it again. I'm coming to the new year not being able to say singles.
I thought you were practice on that break.
Nope. Haven't said the word single once. Because I'm married, baby! All the singles we've heard have had tonally a similar vibe. Yeah. There's some eclectic elements to them, but they all feel quite cohesive. And so I'm really excited for the whole thing to hear what we get, because I think we might get some heaviness that isn't the singles, and we might get some more poppiness that isn't singles.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think that would work really well to kind of like fill it out.
This shows me that, when you've got things like the super catchy chorus and even how he slips into those little bits of falsettos, and I love his vocal like techniques now where he'll be singing a line, he does a little at the end, like those little inflections and sounds and pops and breaths. And
he's a vocalist, by the way. Could you tell? Do it one more time.
It just adds a little bit of something, a little bit of feel, like he's just... That is my bedroom noises. Please stop.
God, I hate that.
Yeah, same.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
What did you guys think of Kool-aid, the first single for 2024 from Bring Me the Horizon, the first single for The Breakdown in 2024? How's your break? How's your break?
It was good, man. It was just so much fam time, just so much time with the kids, hanging. Didn't go away, didn't do anything except just like had heaps of fun together. Went to, a lot of time at the beach and the parks and the fairs and all that sort of stuff, and just hanging out. What about yours?
Okay.
You're in a moon boot.
I don't know if you guys follow me on social media, but your boy broke his foot in October, but I, being the idiot that I am, I didn't realise, so I kept running on it for 2 months, and then early in December I got it scanned. They're like, you need to wear a moon boot. So I've been in that for a couple of weeks, and Australia is hot and it sucks.
Yeah, because, look, if you haven't been able to tell via our social media, Nathan is a very outdoorsy boy.
Yeah.
He likes to get out and run and adventure, and I like those things as well.
I can't even walk my dog at the moment. I haven't walked my dog in 3 weeks. It's killing me. It actually kills me. Cool kids, I can go to walk in the morning, I just like sit at home being sad. Yeah. Have
you been getting into gaming or anything more? I saw you post something about
I bought
your
Pokemon.
Switch.
I bought Pokemon Violet.
Cool.
I think that's the right one. Scarlet Violet, one of those ones. Cool. I'm not very good at gaming. Like, I don't have the attention span for it. I get distracted and be like, ooh, I could work. And so I do that. But
See, when I'm working, I go, ooh, I could game.
Yeah, I don't have that in me. I've played a couple of hours of it, and I'm enjoying it so far.
Cool.
I'm enjoying this, like, a bit more open world, which is, like, a new concept for Pokemon. Like, rather than being like, you have to walk here and do this, it's a bit more like, you can choose what you want.
Control, that's my vibe with gaming. I think we've spoken about that before. But on open world, so, One Piece, the anime show, and they had the movie adaptation, and it's got really big and popular, and Dustin loves it. So I bought him the new Xbox One Piece game, and that's also open world. So he's like so keen for it. Didn't read the label and realised that it was only compatible on the new Xbox, the Xbox X, not the SX, not the One S, which I have. So being a good father, I just went out on Boxing Day and bought a brand new Xbox.
Help us! Buy merch. We're very poor.
We keep buying Xboxes and moon boots.
Yeah. This is the scans for this. How much do you think a scan should cost?
Well, I mean, like, it's got to be a couple of $100, right?
Yeah, $760 to get my foot scanned.
We're not at a point where they've already got these machines built now that...
And because I was sent by a podiatrist, not a doctor, it wasn't covered anyway. So I had to pay $760 something because it was like a bone scan. So they like inject you with dye and then it's like a 3-hour scan. So they're like, wait for it because it's in my foot, which is kind of hard to scan sometimes. Yeah. So they had to do it that way. But yeah, that was a rude shock. Merry Christmas. Anyway, that's me complaining. Love you guys. Welcome to the new year. We're excited to do stuff with you. And code party people for Furor.
Love you. Bye.